Hi, Mark Simone here with a vegan cooking demo for you all. This is my very first one to be exclusively on YouTube. We're doing Facebook Live, but I'm switching over to YouTube. It'll be a little bit better, I think. That way, when I need to cook something for a while, I could just cut and show you the end result instead of not being able to do that. And I'm ready for all the onslaught of negative comments that just happen to happen on YouTube from, you know, or whatever. To keep the live feel to it, I'm not going to cut or anything unless it's like I said, it's going to be for time change, time jump. Anyway, today we are going to make yellow curry noodles. It's kind of a Thai dish, might be more of an American version of a Thai dish, but let's see what we got here for our ingredients. So we got some mushrooms, they're already sliced. Nice thick slices are good for that. That's how we bought them. We're going to do a jalapeno for some spice. We're going to do some onions, or one onion, you know. A nice chunk of ginger, about 3 decent sized cloves of garlic. Do a bell pepper. You can do any color you want. I just have orange here. That's going to look really beautiful with our yellow curry. We got a piece of eggplant, Chinese eggplant, the long kind, and broccoli. Who doesn't like broccoli in their stir fry kind of stuff? And this is probably the most important ingredient that we have. These are rice noodles. Sometimes they're called rice sticks or rice stick. These are very, very thin. I'll show you. Thin Asian noodles. Just look at that there. You can see it's really, really, really thin. About like that. So that's going to be our noodles that we're going to use. I'll show you how to cook those and everything all together. Alright, so let's start with, we're going to make sort of a curry paste to start. So an onion, as you know, put at the top. Oh, one more thing. Curry powder. How could I forget that? So that's going to be this is a yellow curry powder that I made. If you don't know how to make curry powder, you can look at one of my previous videos on curry. It's called Curry for Days. Go back through my channel here on YouTube and you can learn how to make that. Alright, cut that in. This and all this waste is going to my compost. I'm going to peel this onion. And like I said it before, but onions are my absolute favorite things to cut in the kitchen. Just like it. I like the feel of it. So that palm flat, knife parallel to the cutting board. And we're looking for like a medium dice here. Where to go along. And chop. Okay. Real quick again. Good onions. They're not, it's not making me tear up too much. They usually make me cry, because it reminds me of sad times. Or something. It might be the chemicals in it too. Alright, so onions. So let's go over to our stove. Let's see how well this works. Alright, we're going to move our boiling water over here. I'm going to bring out a small saute pan. Get that heat on. Let's adjust. Great. Sorry about that. So we're going to do a nice generous amount of canola oil right in the bottom. We're going to keep it on high just for a second, just so we know it's hot. And in goes our diced onions. Going right now. Turn the heat up until it starts cooking. I'll get right back to that. Sorry. Yeah, that's good. Let me put my thumb right on the camera. That's real professional. So here's the thing. I don't have the means or the know-how or I don't really even care about making like a really high quality production with this, and that's fine with me. It's good. It's not worth it. I just want to show you all how to cook. I think I can do that, and that's the way I'm doing it. All right, so ginger. It's a good chunk here, and I'm just going to take off the skin on the side. You could use a spoon if you want to do it, or you could just chop down with a knife. Goes into compost, and I'm just going to slice it real thin going this way. I'll need a couple. Don't stick your fingers that close to a knife. I can do it because I'm a professional. Alright, I can hear my onions cooking, so I'm going to turn this down real quick. And we're really just trying to sweat those out. You know, we cook them on a low heat with plenty of oil. Try to get the flavors out, and they're going to get nice and soft and clear. And that's how we know we're ready. So now we're going to go the other way. This ginger. I'm going to turn it off. And now we're going to have little tiny dices. That's a nice amount of ginger here. Ginger is always an ingredient in curry. Alright, we're going to chop it a little more, so don't worry about that. We're going to mix it with our garlic right now. So I got some nice pieces of garlic. Smash them down, and then we're going to chop them. Go a long ways first. Chop, 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 chop. And then go the other way. So now you can just mix these guys together. Chopping. Actually going to use a different knife for this. Japanese style knife is really good for chopping. So this is a pseudo yellow curry paste. This is as small as we can get it. Wash my hands real quick. Get all that ginger and garlic off, and we'll come back over to our pan. Give it a little shake. And then we can add garlic and ginger. And let this all sweat together to make this delicious, beautiful curry paste. And while that's cooking, we're going to prep the rest of our vegetables. You can start with jalapeno. Shown you how to cut these before, so you just go right down. We're trying to avoid getting any seeds. We're trying to avoid those ribs, that membrane in there that's holding the seeds on and holds the pepper together. So that's where the spiciness is. I like the spiciness, but sometimes when cooking for other people, they don't like all the spiciness. So. And we're going to go long ways. Make these long sticks. And we could do like a medium dice here with these two. You don't want those to disappear. You're going to want to have something to bite into. So I got my orange bell pepper here. I'm not going to use this whole thing because it's huge, and I'm using it for some other stuff that we're going to eat. So that's about 3/4 of it that we have here. So I'm just going to chop that up the same way. I like a good orange. I like oranges. I guess that's my. I think it's my favorite bell pepper color. It's just a really, really beautiful color, I think. Keep it at a medium dice. So like I said, you want something to bite into. I almost ate that. so that's good. That's a good size. And then I can go in here. Alright. So let's talk about broccoli. So we want to do pieces just like that. Something that's not real small, it's going to overcook and just disappear. And something you can still eat. So the way I do this is I hold it like this way, and then I just look for where the little stems are, little trees. I always liked broccoli, even when I was a kid and I didn't eat any type of vegetable. I always liked broccoli. I think that was kind of weird, but whatever. And sometimes you have a big stem on like that, you could just split it right there. That way it cooks evenly with everything else. I'm actually going to take a bit of that chunk out. It's a big chunk there. We're going to save that for some broccoli soup later. I don't know if I'm going to make that with you all, but I know I'll definitely have it. Like I said, try to get in between the trees here. Little trees. Happy little trees. I wish I had the charisma of one Bob Ross, but you know. I'm going to check on my onions and stuff over here. Looking good. Getting a little too brown, so I'm going to turn the heat all the way down. And I got my water boiling. That could go down too. Just going to stir it up a little. Nice to see how it's starting to get clear. Alright. Very good, very good. Alright. And then we're back to this. Get a plate for these. Or a bowl. Broccoli. Everything nice and organized. Alright, now we've got our Japanese eggplant. Let's cut that end off. There's not much you can do with that. Now I'll probably cut in half right here and half long ways, and we could do some nice chunks like that, just like that, or however big you want them. But this is a perfect way to, it's a good size because it's going to cook nice and evenly with everything else. All right, one more time. Half. Put them next to each other, and just go right there. And it's good. And we got our mushrooms too, so we're going to have all this ready to go. And we're going back to back to our onions and garlic. And ginger, of course. Can't forget the ginger. Alright, come with me. Right is like perfect right now. I'm gonna add a little bit more oil because actually, yeah, I just did the thing where they say I'm gonna add a little bit, then they add a whole ton of things. But yeah, I want a lot of oil in this because it's gonna need to make like almost like a sauce, but like an oily sauce for like the whole thing. So I got a generous amount of chili powder, or sorry, curry powder. Amount right there, and some salt, just because. And that's going to be right there. I'm going to put this in the back burner. It's going to be on low. I'm going to cook it just a little bit more. I'm actually going to do a little bit more oil, just so you can see how it is. It's a little lot of oil. And I'm going to get our big saute pan ready to cook all of our vegetables. Alright, so we're going to get that hot. Come back over here and see what we got. Get some of my noodles ready. Let's open them up. And about one of these. One of these should be, that's a good amount. I'm going to take a little tiny bit more because I know I'm going to eat a lot of this. So that should be good for about 2 people. Set that aside. Alright, so for this, taking the water off the heat, and these are going to go right in there, right in the water, not on the heat anymore. That's an important part. You keep it on there for 2, if you try to cook it, then they're going to turn to nothing. It's just going to be like a saute pan or a saucepan full of rice starch, and you don't want to eat that. You want to eat some delicious noodles. So we mix it up real nice. I'm going to let it sit for a couple minutes, and I'm going to check it, and then I'm going to strain it. And come back over here. Yeah, I do that sometimes. I just leave the camera altogether. Get used to it. Or don't come here. Wait, don't not come here. Come here. Alright. So, again, we have all our vegetables here. So we're going to think about what's going to take the longest to cook and what's going to be the shortest. So out of these here, I'm going to actually start with, I'm just going to start, I have it on high. This is nice and hot right now. I have my spoon here. We're going to go with the eggplant, because the eggplant takes a little bit. I'm actually going to get some nice brown color on my eggplant. So if you're new to these, if you happen to have searched on YouTube and found these, you know that I started doing these because I wanted to entertain and educate people on how to cook vegan food while we're all stuck home during quarantine for the COVID-19 pandemic that's going on right now. Crazy things are going on. Hope all of you are safe and everyone you know are safe. I know that's a lot to be hopeful about, that everyone that is going to be okay. But I don't know. Give a big shout out to all the healthcare people. They are incredible. They always were incredible people doing an amazing job. But now it's just even more amazing. Just the things that I have to go through. Crazy. Got several of them in my family, and I'm very, very proud of them. All right, so eggplant. Starting to get some color on it. These are just going to absorb all my oil, so I'm going to save some for the rest. Sometimes what you do is you don't want it to cook anymore. You just put it out to the side where it's not as hot. So then I'm going to do my mushrooms. This is still nice and high heat. And real quick, I'm going to check on the noodles. I'll show you these. These are ready, so you can look at them. So you just don't want to do like an al dente kind of feel with it. You can just kind of pull them. It should be able to feel them and have some resistance to it. All right, so let's take that. You could strain it. Come back here with me. I don't have a strainer can, so sorry. These. Alright, strain that. You can hear it. You hear me straining them. I'm sure that's just as good. Got all this going. There. And a little bit more oil. Right in the middle. We're going to go ahead with our peppers and chili. That's pretty much, we're stir frying right now is what we're really doing. Stir fry, high heat. Put just a little bit. I'm going to show you my noodles in the strainer. Right. Oh, didn't mean to get too much water in there. Hold on to those for just a minute. And we're going to go ahead and put our broccoli in. And just a second. You want these broccoli to steam, so I want to put a lid right on top of it. A lid without any, I don't know, they have these little holes on it for some reason, so I always put a screw right in there. Make sure none of my steam, or most of my steam doesn't get out. And I shouldn't have to add any water to it because all the vegetables have a little bit of water in there, so that's enough just to steam them. You can see all that in there. Alright, very good. So, still have our curry here. Nice and delicious and oily. And one second, one more time. And I'm just going to do a little, tiny bit of soy sauce. Just a little bit. Like a real little bit. Nice, very good, very, very good. Alright. I shouldn't be taking this off. I'm just taking it off to show you, but I really need to keep this on so it can cook. It should take about 4 minutes, and broccoli should be good. I like my broccoli to be pretty al dente. I like to have something to bite into. I don't like mush, like brown mushy pieces of broccoli. So yeah. So what do you think of my shirt here, huh? This is the only vegan shirt I have that shows my vegan pride. It says herbivore. And it's got a dinosaur, a brachiosaurus, or an apatosaurus. You can't tell. Can't really tell. There's no dinosaurs to measure the scale with, so whatever. So you may be asking, how long have I been vegan? That's a good question. Been a little more than 5 years. I oh, um, started in 2015. Actually, January 1st is like my official time we started because I learned all this stuff about being vegan and the reasons we should, and I had a couple of weeks of just going crazy in my head, trying to grasp myself around being vegan from being a person that loved to eat meat and cheese and everything. But yeah, it was the right thing to do. It just took a while for me to figure out exactly what I was going to do, and I thought about being vegetarian. I thought maybe being pescatarian, and all of that. No, but the only real answer I could do that I could feel good about myself with was to be vegan. I think it's really the only way to do it. If you're going to say, especially if you're a person that says that you like animals or anything, you can't you can't really like animals and eat them. All right, so this looks good here. Broccoli is nice and beautiful. I'm gonna let this. There's still some liquid in the bottom. I don't really need a lot of liquid. I'm just gonna let that cook just for a second. So yeah. So I think I'm supposed to urge you to like this video and subscribe, so that way you know when I'm doing more videos. Yeah, please do that. That would be awesome. This could end up being like kind of a cool thing. I'm not really sure. Right there, as long as like one or two people that are learning how to cook some my vegan stuff. I'm happy with that. I like to share. I was a cook for 16 years. The last 4 or 5 years I was vegan, so I was sharing vegan stuff. I was doing vegan nights at a couple of restaurants that I worked at, and yeah. So I don't get this path. I'm retired now because I'm in college to be a teacher. So yeah, I don't get to share as much food as I used to, but now I can doing these videos. So yeah, that's another awesome thing about it. Alright, so as you saw, I put all my vegetables aside. I don't want those to cook anymore. This part's going to happen really fast. I'm sure you can hear that siren going on. That's the siren that they wail out throughout the city when I'm cooking. You gotta go real fast. Alright, so that was our curry. That's going to go right in the middle. And then we're going to go with our noodles, and we're right on top. And take a pair of tongs and start tossing it around. Look at that beautiful, beautiful color. I love it. Turmeric is my favorite color in the world. I love it. Alright, so we got that tossed around. And toss the vegetables. You don't want to go into it because you're going to want to have a nice presentation. But you're going to want to get some of that flavor on these vegetables. Oop, lost some. That's going to happen. Alright, so now let's plate this. Let's finish this up.